On October 13th, 2014, Jagex released the Ironman game mode in old school RuneScape. For years, we've waited for the day when we could finally play Ironman as a group. Finally, Group Ironman is here. With the help of some friends, we plan on tackling the infamous collection log. The goal is simple. Gather one of each rare, clue, and boss reward RuneScape has to offer. As always, this shit'll take a long ass time, but we're always down for a grind. I'm Matt Lighty, and this is the Stockpile. No, you're fine. That's only the melee hit. You just pray mage and sit in a corner. I don't really know where she spawns. Underneath. My health high and my prayer medium. One. Jesus Christ. That just got obliterated. It's actually pretty chill when it's not chill. And sometimes it's not chill. But for the most part, it's pretty chill. This is like actually an enjoyable boss to do. I just could get one shot any moment. One,
yeah, like you could get half your resistance.
Is that as broken as it is in PO?
One,
Can you actually gear around it effectively?
Oh, that could have killed me.
Yeah, it'd be pretty nice.
One, two.
Just getting that much res. And up plus all
42.
skills. Quite nice. Like
Oh, there it is!
God,
Yes!
no way!
Yes!
That
We
was
got a
easy.
spear! Oh! Oh! One down.
Ah, let's fucking go.
Let's go! Everyone's
But
sucking
you
me
know-
off right now.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
Oh, man.
Get another one.
There it
What's
is.
the
I'm gonna
finish?
use it. It does nothing right now.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
But
Man,
like a
that's
nice
great.
one.
No, whatever
Like
you
a-
did,
Man,
keep it up.
my game lagged, and I knew I was getting a drop because the game started lagging. Every time
I
this
just
thing
saw my
happens.
chat box explode. It's like, oh,
Oh,
something
God.
happened.
On a binge.
Oh, I'm a little low. I'm a little dead. There's the wombo combo.
You got the spear and then
Oh
ducked it.
shit.
I got hit for like a 60 something. All right,
Alrighty.
let me walk back.
Where'd all your shit go?
I guess what I kept on death, the spear. Move out, soldier, soldier. Zen, Zen.
I'm shitting a ghost out. Leave me alone.
Okay. Oh, move, Zen, run. You gotta stop attacking him first.
No.
Okay.
It's the best player punch.
Better
Yeah,
not
no
yar me.
shield now.
Might have to take a little vacation here, Zen.
Brotherhood is and will always be the best assassin's creed.
Oh, I'm within one shot right now. Oh, can I get to the angler in time?
Anglers are in
No,
the-
he yarded me! Oh, no! I was
No.
running for the angler! You son of a bitch! Oh, I was going for the angler. Dude, look at Carl's fucking hammerhead face.
You keep saying Carl, and I'm thinking of Carl, but that ain't Carl. That's a different.
That's Carl. What do you mean? Guy's like, I got fucking meat cleavers. Yar. Muted and left. Oh, watch out. Zen, watch out. Oh, Zen, you attacked too soon again. You attacked too soon. Get out of here. Surely this will be a good kill, because the last kill. Oh, he's coming right for you. Underneath him, underneath him, go underneath him. Turn Piety off. I got yard again? Oh my god. Apparently there's not a third time. I'm out of food. Not telling Avenged. We're fine. I got him with the venge. He yarded me a fourth time! Oh my god. Give me again with that shit. Even
You
better.
break it in half and you tie a fucking log to it
Mhm.
and you're good to go.
I
Make
believe you take the Zami spear and you give it to this old barbarian. He says, "Hey, that's cool looking. Give me $1 million, and then I'll make it into something one-handed."
So you make a two-handed weapon a
Dumb
one-handed.
gay puppy is here?
That's cool. I've got Rainy Baby and Flap Slap by me.
That's
Oh yeah,
what's
Dumb
right
Gay
here.
Puppy is
Dumb
there.
gay puppy.
Dumb gay puppy.
I think if I just use this on him, can you help me with the Zamariki
Oh,
weapon?
yeah.
Only
300K.
baby.
Oh, you know what? It's because I have the hard diary done. I think it might be reducing the price. Look at him work on it.
Dunk, dunk, dunk,
Ding,
dunk.
Tink, 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 tink,
Ding ding.
tink, tink, tink. We now have
Wow.
a Zami Hosta.
Let's
We are
go.
so fucking good to go for a very long
Put it
time.
on.
This is like
Oh, yeah.
best in slot, stab weapon for just
It looks the
fucking
same as
ever.
when it wasn't a Hosta.
But on one-handed, yeah, I could do this now though.
But it's the same.
Same, but different.
It's not different.
The same, but different. In the middle of fighting Skatizo, and my internet seemingly cut out. So, that's fun. I just got kicked out of Discord. I hit the teleport, and I'm not sure if I'm in-game, if I'm dead. Assuming my loot is just outside of the, Oh, I'm alive. What? I tanked the fuck out of that. Okay. Well, what stage of the fight are we in? Okay, so I finally got, on Skatizo 19, there is the Dark Claw. That's the helm recolor. So this makes the Slayer helm look like purple. Purple Slayer helm. Personally, I think this is one of the worst looking ones of all the Slayer helm recolors. I honestly would prefer it if it looked like the old one. It looks better. But yeah, I'm not going to be making the Slayer helm. A, it costs 1,000 Slayer points to do. And B, for me, it's just not cool enough looking. But that's 19 Skatizo. We've gotten that now. Still no pet, no jar, and haven't dropped an onyx. We have tons of ancient shards, God bless. Just got 73 smithing as I was making some steel dart tips. These are really only used when I'm tagging mobs. They don't really do any damage. They're just used for tagging and grouping up mobs, especially when doing bursting and barraging for Slayer stuff. But 73 is really important because it lets me make adamant crossbow bolts without having to like boost or do anything stupid to do them. And that's important because that's the bolt we really just use for fucking everything. Like ruby bolts for the percent damage and down bolts for the armor breaking. That's like the bread and butter of the vast majority of the ranging I do for most combat. So now I can make these, plain Janes. Every time I get adamant drops, I get to happily convert them into more ammunition for my various, PVMing. Well, we got back-to-back Dark Claws here, which is not really desirable, but we did get them. There's another Dark Claw. I don't think they have any use in duplication. I could be wrong. No, that's it. Oh, they can be combined with flippers to make dark flippers. Okay. We legit might just do that because, Well, that's 3 kills in a row we've gotten Dark Claws, which is in itself probably incredibly rare, since I believe the Dark Claw is a 1 in 25. So we hit a 1 in 25 3 times in a row. Alright, and that is number 30 for Skatizo. I'm going to stop there. I got nothing new. I'm going to stop there for now. Could do a couple more, but we want to wrap up the rest of the Greater Demons on killing Krill, so I don't want to, dare I say, waste anymore, but yeah, and also there's a couple challenges I'd like to do for Skatizo, so we'll probably wait for that, but this is the collection log for Skatizo. As of yet, we have received 3 Dark Claws. We had 1 Totem redrop, 106 Ancient Shard. This also counts all the ones we got from Catacombs. Probably like half of that's from Skatizo, maybe. And then no jar, no pet, and we haven't had an Onyx drop. So there we go. We're about halfway to the pet drop rate, which is like 1 in 60, and the jar is 1 in 200. So, yeah, eventually. Alright, so Varric is going to be in this chest in mere moments. Let's pop it open. Pop a little freeze on the boy. Boom. Alright, we're gaming. Big hits. Big hits. Alright, and down goes Varrock. And now we can loot our chest. We should get the challenge complete here. And hey, Carol's leather skirt. That's actually insane that we got that. Because we had Darkstar, had a top, an extra top, and I just came back here for a fucking task completed, and we get Darkstar. Darkstar gets his leather skirt. So I spent a little bit of time at Nightmare Zone again, where I went to imbue my other rings. I have enough points now to imbue my Ring of Suffering. Upgrades, Ring of Suffering, imbue. So now it's not tradable, but what we can do, this is really fun, not only does it have insane stats, 4 prayer, 20 null defense, great for me tanking, like when I tank our Zamorak Krill boss, but I could also, where are they? Rings of Recoil, you could do, I'm pretty sure you could do this with noted ones, let's just double check that. Noted Rings of Recoil, yep, stash them in this, and now I could have it set to recoil if I need to. Recoil settings currently enabled. I could toggle it on or off if I want to at my leisure. So what I'm going to do now is I have to make myself some recoil charges here, and gonna have to shove those in there. It's gonna be a little bit, but yeah, pretty nice. Okay, are we loosely ready? All right, hold on. Fucking better. Another spear. That's really all we care about, I guess. Okay, and that's correct. All right, let me drink up. Oh my god, look at Zen. Look at Zen. Oh, he's so smart. He's so smart with the walk under from the melee mob. Big venge kill. Taste vengeance. I set up to do continue our duoing of Krill with Zen, but I ended up logging on before he did. I'm already like here with kill count, so I figured I'd just give a couple solo kills a try. I'm on our duo tank setup, so it should actually be slower, but maybe a little bit safer. I'm assuming we can get like, if I can get 3 kills, maybe 4, I'd be pretty impressed. It's going to be scuffed, so I'm going to go for 3 kills, and that'll be that. But when we do our duos, we get upwards of 15, 20, so this isn't going to be great, I assume. A little scuffed, but, God, I'm just being hit with the melee hit for some reason. You know what? I think I have auto-retaliate on. That's what's fucking me here. That's what's fucking me here. I had auto-retaliate on. God, it makes so much sense now. Alright. Well, that was pretty scuffed, to say the least. Hey, look what finally happened. I got a blood shard. I've been farming Vyres now for probably on and off, like whenever I have time to do like, you know, downtime between bossing or slaying. For like, I'm not bossing with Darkstar, Zen, or Goob or whatever, or we're doing Slayer. I pretty much just spend my AFK time killing Vyres because blood shards. That's my first one I got. Let's go check my kill count, because that's something I could do, I believe. It should track them even off task, I think. If we check the Slayer helmet, I'm not sure if it checks it in the collection log, because Firewatch would be under Slayer. Well, they're not here. Other, it's going to be under miscellaneous probably. No. Skilling Pets, Slayer. It's in the Slayer category. Yeah, the blood shard's in the Slayer category. You received 1 blood shard. It's true, I have. Put on the Slayer helmet and check the log. Under Firewatch it says 830, which I think does, yeah, that does match up with my kill count. So the drop rate of this, I believe, is a 1 in 1.5k. So I got a little bit lucky. I got about half as much time. And all the PVMing we've been doing, where I pretty much use the Blood Fury at Krill, I used it a little bit at Serb, a little bit at Sire when I was learning, and Bandos put us at about half of 1 usage. So I can use my Blood Shard on this, yes, recharge my Amulet of Blood Fury, and now I'm at another 10,000 charges. Look at that. So we are... we're good there, and I can put this screenshot in our fucking group stash. Maybe take a better one. This should last us a good month or so of bossing. That's kind of why AFK here, because we want blood shards. These things don't grow on trees, you know. They do grow on Vyres, which we kill constantly. Plus, it's just, you know, I'm not maxed for melee stats yet. I'm pretty decently high. 93, 95, 93. with about half a mil left to 99 HP, but you know, it's a good place to get some AFK experience as long. All the other drops are pretty shit. So we are back on a Cerberus task, I should say a Hellhounds task. 161, pretty decent chance we hit our primordials, which are the ones that upgrade the melee boots. Fingers crossed on that. Otherwise, you know, any duplicates are more than welcome. But hoping for those that primordial gem. Still also missing from Cerberus himself, the jar and the pet. So either of those are equally welcome. The spots that I use Vengeance are pretty much right before the minute timer runs out. And then I also do one towards the end of the fight. Because it's 30 seconds, I have enough time to see what's going on. Also, it's kind of a good way of gauging where I'm at, you know, as far as my DPS meter for the 2 minute mark. So at like the 3 second mark, I'll hit the prayers. At like 5 seconds, I'll eat one less food, and then I'll venge and run in with the spec. That's kind of how I go about it. So as we get closer, we see 6 seconds here. Hit. I'll eat. I'll get my venge ready. I'm venging, and I'm going in. Now I can land that little extra bit of damage. So sometimes see like these specs didn't hit the first two. I avenged very weakly there, but that's okay. Yeah, I made up a little bit extra damage. Every little bit counts. And of course, at the 200 mark, I start the strafing, because he could start to do his growl attack. And he gurs at me. 5 seconds for the next set of venge. 3, 2, 1. Venge is up again. So if I do get hit here, I could venge a little something something back at least. Sometimes it makes a difference. Let's see, and makes no difference this kill. Alright, that's fine. And what do we get? Trashola. Cool. And as long as I tab out within 5 seconds, the wall doesn't come up, and I don't get fire, so pretty chill time. My resets are just drinking from the pool and teleporting back to Faldor off my portal nexus. And every 3 kills, I re-drink a superset. So I'm at 149 Cerberus kills now, and I was actually just checking the combat tasks. And if you see on Cerberus, I'm missing 2. One of the tasks is Cerberus Master, get 150 kills. I'm getting that next. The other one's Ghostbuster, which is kill Cerberus after successfully negating 6 or more attacks from the summoned spirits. Now, I do this, the ghost skip, so I never have this opportunity. So I'm going to have to just sit there and tank 6, 9, 12 ghost initiations. So I'm just going to do this next task with a kind of a different setup, basically. I'm, for the most part, just walking in full Guthans. And I'm just going to poke him to death slowly. And just kind of hang out. Because I want to have this fight go on as long as possible. So we're probably just going to do, you know, some sort of like super tanky tank-filled version here. Here's a picture of the ghost from the wiki. You can see pretty much as they initiate the attacks, he swaps. So he sees the red one comes out first, that's melee, so he swaps to melee. The second the melee shoots his attack, he's on mage, and then range. So it's like boom, boom, boom. So it'll kind of be like, you know, I see the melee one come out, and then it's like, then range, then magic. And that should work. That's kind of the vibe, at least. So let's go see if this works out. And I'm just going to poke him to death because, you know, because I don't know how many times I'm going to fuck this up. I'm just going to pray mage the entire main fight. And pretty much once he gets below 400, I'll start maybe laying off the damage if I feel like I have too much, but I can't. Oh, I guess I do hit, not hard, but like, I can hit. I'm not sure what max it is, but it's probably in the 30s. Or sub 200 is when the fire starts. Okay, so I think ghosts can come out at any point here. Alright, so here's the ghosts. Okay, so I'm watching. It's range first, then melee, then magic. Did I block any of that? My prayer's at 0, I took 2 points of damage. So what I assume is I just did 2 of those correctly, and I fucked up. I probably fucked up one of them. So I have to block 6 correctly, right? Because I only took 30 points of damage. If you do it correctly, you take no damage, you just take the prayer train. Okay, here comes the ghosts. And we have ranges first. Range, magic, melee. I don't know if I blocked any of those right. But I think I blocked one of them correctly. I think we're probably okay to maybe finish. I'm out of food also, so let's just kill him, I guess. I think I did it right. Let's find out. I did! Yay! Alright. So there it is. Ghostbuster and Master Serb. Both completed. 150 kill count. Which means I have officially, if we check the combat tasks here, bosses, Cerberus is green logged. Done. 6 out of 6, all complete. So I've got all the Sire tasks done, the Barrows tasks, the Bifrada task. Look at all these tasks I've got complete. I'm such a cool guy now. I am working my way through a lot of these as I get them. You know, when I get a boss, I try to do all the tasks if I can. So, yeah, it's going good though. Cerberus task done. So now I can go back to killing him like normal. Coming from doing like Muspa and doing like Skatizo and these other bosses, even just coming from doing raids. You do like a boss like Cerberus and you look at its fucking drops, the effort it takes to kill it, where it's located, and you just wonder what the fuck is happening. It's like it's just in a shit place. It's a shit boss. And all you have to do is kill it for these goddamn boot crystals. Can you at least update its drop table? It's just so bad. Our first unique drop, I guess, Granite Longsword. That's absolute dog water. We can check the drop rate real quick, though. Granite Longsword is a 1 in 512. I don't have the Granite Boots. Those are a 1 in 2.5k. They are, you know, kind of okay. They're better for tanking, I guess, than Dragon Boots, but they're like meh, you know, whatever. They are technically the best offensive boots in the Slayer dungeon, the volcano, because they do work for hot ground, so it would be not terrible to get, you know, but yeah, just looking at Visage or nothing, really. Got tired of doing Serb, so I decided to use some of my ensouled Hellhound heads that I've had. I'm on the Arceus spellbook, so it's one of the 4 magical books, and one of the spells, Expert Reanimation, is what you use to reanimate the a high-leveled creature. So it's a Hellhound. It takes some blood runes, some soul runes, gives you a little bit of magic experience, and then each one gives you these ensouled heads gives so much prayer, you know. This guy's doing some. So these things they're also piss easy to kill, and it gives me 1,200 prayer per dog. This is going to put me, I'm not sure if it'll level me, but pretty fucking close to 74 prayer. Prayer is something that I don't really train. I have the Bone Crusher that automatically buries bones. I have the Ash Sanctifier, automatically scatters ashes. But I have like probably 6 or 7 prayer levels just banked sitting in the stash. I just don't, it's not much of a need because, you know, getting more prayer means I have more prayer. That's good, but it also, like, there's no more prayers I have access to. These 3 prayers, you know, this is from Raids content, Raids 1 to Chambers of Xerix. We're not like at that part yet. We're getting close to that, but we're not at that yet, so I don't have those. So it's kind of like whatever. And even then, those are 74 prayer and 77, and I'm about to be 74, so not too far off that section anyway. But yeah, so I'm on the cusp of 74 here, but this is my last head anyway, so kind of a moot point. This brings me to 49 Hellhounds left, and if you look at my collection log for Cerberus, I'm at 159. So I'm just going to do the last 49 at Cerb here, and that'll kind of wrap up the task for me, I think. Or maybe I'll just not even do Cerb. Cerb sucks. It's just like a necessary evil. It's just so my boots look a little bit better. Alright, so Cerberus has failed me. I got a Black Demon task, so we're back to Demonic Gorillas. Setup is slightly changed since last time. More Carols, Blood Fury, Suffering. I already did 100 of my 200 task. Feels great. I did get a drop legally Well, it's not one we want. It's the exact same ballistic limbs I've gotten last time for the ballista. 275 kill count, still no Zenite. Hoping the next 100 and change gets me the big Z, so I can make some more. We can make some more Zenite jewelry. I mean, I'd love to get like 2 or 3 or 5 or 17 Zenites, but you know, beggars can't be choosers here. Yeah, just progressing on. Hopefully we get something worth something from the Zenite land. But demonics are a pretty decent time over here. I do them pretty quickly now, so it feels not too bad, to be honest. I've gotten pretty good at doing them too. So oftentimes I can do 30 a trip now because of the Blood Fury, which feels good. My memory of doing Vorkath is at an all-time low, but let's just see if I can remember how to do this. If I could do it. It's really hard to avoid that first tick of poison damage at Vorkath. He does the initial spit. I think I found a way to do it, but it's just like real fucking iffy.
This Moospa all over again?
I can feel the personal best. No, but I don't have time dilation like I'm doing Moospa. This is gonna be my personal best. I can feel it.
Is this your personal best? Like a 2-minute kill, Eddie?
2.5? I just like stopped hitting. What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my PB out the fucking window.
Oh no.
That was it. That was goddamn it.
That was the run.
That was the run of all. Oh, there it is.
It's because you were pre-peanut butter.
What do we got? How close was I?
Not.
Yeah, that would have been. That would have been my new PB. Oh, sounds like some Moltec. PB? New PB? New PB? New PB? Oh shit! It was a new PB. That was actually a lot faster by like 30 seconds. Been doing this Vorkath. You know, I showed you a little bit earlier, but I haven't been back here since like, you know, the 1970s. Basically, since I did the quest and just did my Vorkath until I got the backpack. But I've been doing a bunch now, and the loot's been really good. Vorkath is just cracked for loot in general. You can see I've, you know, 41 kills I've done today. I've gotten 5 mil and stuff. The bones are so expensive. I got dragon bones, alkables. The bolts are really nice. You know, we need those eventually. We can't use them yet, but eventually these dragon bolts are super cracked. We got a bunch of those from Moospa as well. And things like dragon dart tips and dragon arrow tips, they're all really good. And just a lot of good loot and all around. And the wrath runes we talked about a little bit. But this is about to be my 50th kill. And on your 50th kill, Vorkath drops another one of its heads, which I got before the 50th kill, God bless, and it's a 1 in 50 dropper to get the head. The head doesn't have, you know, the most diverse uses. It has a couple things, but one of the things that is cool for making the Slayer helmet, which we'll showcase in 2 seconds here after I finish this kill. I haven't gotten any of the actual drops from Vorkath, being either of the Visages or the Dragon Bone Amulet, whatever the fuck it's called, or the Jar, or the Pet, or, you know, any of the big important drops. But the actual runs themselves are very clean. We have good gear. I get the Ruby Bolt procs like that. Oh, back to back, 3 in a row. No, when I get those, you know, those hits, it feels really good to get the Ruby Bolt procs and all that stuff. But you know, the kills themselves are pretty clean. Have no real issues per se. It's more of just like, we just miss a lot because we're using rune crossbows, which feels about as shit as you can imagine. But hopefully we'll get upgrades one day for our ranged weapons. Well, that day is not today. Maybe we'll get something in the future. I typically use Ruby Bolts until he's at about 300 life, and then I tend to swap because their efficacy kind of goes down as they do percent damage. My personal best kill is 2 minutes and like 20 seconds, which is pretty fast in my opinion, considering, you know, our gear setups. So I'm pretty proud of that one. And like always, you just walk for Vorkath because it lets you avoid the bomb phase, and then we use the crumble undead in the add phase. It's pretty chill overall. I typically move too out of the way for the bombs. But yeah, this is the walking part. There's a way you could specifically walk back and forth between the boss and do damage during this phase, but I'm not very good at it. Nor is it so easy to do with a crossbow. Could be it. There we go. Alright, so that should be the 50th kill, so we should get the head to drop here. Yep, there it is. Vorkath head. Vorkath veteran also. That's 50 kills, 50 KC. And let's really showcase, inspect. Look at that. Perhaps Abe would like to see this. Well, it's already in my backpack, so I'm good on that. Let me show you what the Vorkath head does, though, because it is kind of fun. A couple things to do here. The most important one for me is the Slayer helmet. You can also stuff the head and put it in your house. You can also recolor the Dragon Hunter crossbow, which I very much don't have after you've completed the Elite Diaries, but the Slayer helmet is something I might want to do. This is what it looks like. I do like the look where it's like the half horn, you know, and it's kind of cool and cracked like that, so I do like that. Maybe we'll do that. But either way, it's just going to sit in my bank for now as one of my potential options for helm recoloring, since I do also have the Dark Claws from Skatizo still. What I think I might do, instead of finishing this task in Vorkath, I think since I got my 50, I'm probably just going to stop there for now. Because I'm on a Blue Dragon task. You can't use the Slayer helmet because it doesn't stack with the Salve amulet, which is just better. But yeah, I do have the Vorkath helmet. Vorkath now. Let's pop this next to our Dark Claws here. So I've got a Dark Claw, and I've got the Vorkath helmet. 2 of the Slayer helm recolors potentially. Not sure which one I want to use, but yeah, I've got some options. Bonk. Oh, we're done. Yes. Oh. Our fucking second Zami spear. That's not our first spear. That's our second
Let's go
spear.
get that
Holy
thing.
shit.
We
Nice,
are
nice.
off to raids.
Let's go.
We'll finish this task, but we are off to raids. Okay. I'm watching. I'm here. You're ray tracing. I think I just used it on the anvil. I don't know who the fuck I did last time.
300k. Here we go.
You just disappeared for me.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
You are literally gone. Oh, you're back.
You did it.
Show me. Yes, the Hosta. And with that, we are ready to raid. That's all it took. All it took was a couple Hastas. What else do we even want, really? BGS, I guess, is the only thing we want. We actually can spend our chill time at Bandos now. So I'm enjoying the bludgeon at Abyssal Demons now. After 380 sires, I decided to just blow through the task and wrap it up because we got our bludgeon, and it's the main thing I wanted from sire anyway. The dagger's cool, but it's a lot less important because, well, we have the Hostas. We don't need stab weapons anymore, per se. Definitely come back, but I want to focus on just getting Slayer done, and doing bossing for Slayer for things we don't really need is, like, extremely slow. Bludgeon is, like, one of the best strength training weapons in the game, so I'm going to be focusing on, that, getting extra strength experience where I can. And we just also got 74 prayer. And what we're about to get is my first 99 right there with 99 hit points. First ever 99 on the account. Pretty spicy. The 99 HP cape, which I don't know if it even tells us what the fuck happens here with this. Equipment. No, okay. It's what it does is the hit point cape doubles your natural life regen, which might sound kind of goofy, but it's actually insane for a lot of mechanics like thieving. Think like things where you take very minute chip damage. It's actually super prevalent. So let's go kill this Abyssal Demon and grab ourselves a little bit of a 99 cape. Our first 99 cape. Second one's, I'm not sure the second one's gonna be. Probably magic. Just like we're using those bracelets of slaughter to have a 25% chance of getting an extra kill. We're using currently the expeditious bracelets, which is the same thing but reverse. 25% chance of getting 2 kills that count. This is just nice because I want to go through a task quickly. Also, look, I can stand next to my boy now with my bludgeon in tow. Look at that. Me and my boy. So I'm pretty sure that this is at the PvP arena. I think that's the lady who sells the skill cape. I don't really remember, but we're gonna kind of just guess. Yeah, next 99 is probably gonna be magic because it's just what goes the highest. Unless strength catches up, but I don't think it's going to. Most likely magic. And then the melee combats are maybe ranged. We're gonna starting the raids grind pretty soon here. That gives you a lot of range experience. I'm not sure. That I think it's that lady. I think it's that Surgeon General. Let's quickly do a little checky poo and see if that's correct. How many Abyssal Demon heads do I have? 116. Maybe I actually will finish my task on these. Okay, talk to the Surgeon General. Oh, I am walking all the way around. Hi, can I help you? Can I buy a skill cape of HP from you? I can. 99k. Sure, that's not too expensive for such a magnificent cape. Of course, it comes with the hood. Can I use the hood on the cape? That doesn't do anything. Okay. Here's what the cape is. Hit points cape. Let me put it on. Boom, there it is. HP cape in all its glory. Yeah, it's got not very good stats. The stats get a little bit better when you get your second 99 and the cape becomes trimmed. It just gains trim. Your skill point can only provide a hit point boost once per minute. What does that even mean? Cape is equipped to players. Natural HP regeneration is doubled to 2 per minute instead of 1. It does not stack with rapid heal, but does stack with regen bracelet. So if you have the regen bracelet, which doubles your HP regen, you end up with 4 HP per minute, which is 1 every 15 seconds. Very, very strong in combination. Regen bracelet plus this. That's what it does. That's its big thing. So you just wear it, and it gives you some stuff. Well, at any rate, it's going to go in the bank, and we're going to pop this bad boy next to our other skill cape, the quest cape, which this doesn't get trimmed until we have the task cape, which I think will be so far from now. But yeah, pretty cool. First 99 being hit points. It's a nice one to get. I've been doing the majority of my Slayer task at the back end of this Sire adventure. The Abyssal Demons on the amount of insult I had like 100 and something. This should get me, 75 prayer. I can now wield the Elysian Spirit Shield. Yeah, we don't have Spirit Shields, but, cool beans. This is kind of like a luxury that you could do, like, once every, 4 or 5 full Abyssal Demon tasks. You probably have enough to do, like, a good chunk of one. Maybe on the heads probably get, like, upwards of 10 heads per Abyssal Demon. Let's see. In 2200, I've gotten 107, so that's, like, a 20-to-1 ratio for tasks, or 10-to-1 ratio for tasks, something like that, so pretty cool. After this, we're on to the next Slayer task, and we're actually really close now with our 68 Slayer, 68k away, so like a couple tasks away from getting 93 Slayer, unlocking a very cool new Slayer boss to do, Slayer boss and task. These Slayer tasks and bosses are so few and far between now that we're getting it up there in Slayer. So it's really nice to see something. The big goal is still getting 95 to unlock Hydras, which is the big endgame boss for Slayer. It's the biggest that we got. But we're about to unlock the second highest one, being Thermonuclear Smoke Devils. What a mouthful, right? Thermonuclear Smoke Devils. Thermi. That's what people call the boss. And he's got a jar, he's got a pet, he's got unique drops. I look forward to getting that done. But the guy next to me at Dagonos is AFK at work, he said. And he's not praying. I don't know if he knows his pray melee isn't on, but he ain't praying. And his aggro reset. And I think we're going to watch a young man die. I don't think he's paying attention fully. Even remotely, to be fair. He's just AFK. But I guess we're going to find out in mere moments. Oh, there it is. Yep. Fucking Tard. There he goes. Man down. I warned him, too. Fucking 8 life. Just die. Thank you. Where's my pet? Where's my jar? Where's my onyx? And Jar of Darkness. There we go. Holy shit. Actually, correct. That is a big weight off my dick hole.
Wow.
Suck nut.
Congratulations, Lighty, you're winning.
That has haunted many an Ironman, even post nerf. Wow. Fucking funny. All right. That's the big. I'll show you exactly what it does. I'm glad you asked. This is what it does. I get to have a cool guy in my house. Ready? Honk. Yeah, cool guy in my house.
It's no longer a fat guy split open.
Yeah, I get a mini version of the boss. Mode. He is sneaking. It's very dark. I'm not sure why it's darker than the other one, but yeah.
It is the jar of darkness.
So I've got the siren. I mean, that's fair. I did just say that.
Sen literally has a point.